Hey, what is up, guys? It is Slick here, back again with another video. I've got great news for us today. One of the most prominent leakers and insiders in the industry, Sabi is her name, has leaked the title of the new Batman Arkham game and gave us a little bit of insight into some of the features we can expect in the game and how the gameplay will function regarding all of the Batfamily members being playable extensively, perhaps suggesting that actually Bruce Wayne or Batman is not going to be necessarily the sole focus of the game, as opposed to some of the other members of the Batfamily like Robin, Tim Drake, etc. So, I mean, once again, I will just say the leaked title is Batman Arkham Legacy. This leak, once again, is revealing the sheer incompetence of the WB marketing team, which is once again elected to delay announcement in a trailer so far such that the game is already leaked, which has happened with all of their titles up to this point. They're clearly very insistent on not announcing the game until evidently like a week before it comes out. I'm not too sure. But yeah, once again, their game has been leaked again. I mean, I think their marketing strategies are very outdated. Like maybe 2004, what they're doing would have worked. But now, of course, everything is just going to get leaked, which is exactly what happened here. So Sabi has a really good record, which is the reason I'm reporting on this. It's not just a Reddit thing. Sabi is an industry insider, and she actually is so good at her job that she was threatened by Nintendo with a lawsuit because she leaked their entire slate at E3 this most recent year. So, I mean, literally, she leaked all of their games and said, okay, this is going to be real, this is going to be revealed. And then Nintendo got so pissed, they threatened to sue her. So she has a really good track record, as K-Wing and other YouTubers have noted in the community. So that's obviously a really promising sign for us. I think that this is very, very credible information. And she's reaffirming some things that we already kind of thought. And that makes, that lends even more credibility to what she's saying. And she would not report on this leak unless she was very confident in it. So the title of the game is Batman Arkham Legacy. This confirms the biggest bit of information we get from this is that it is a Batman Arkham game. This is not an alternate universe game. I, for one, am very pleased with this. And what I'm even more pleased about is that it features the Batfamily, which suggests to me that it takes place after the events of Batman Arkham Knight. Because as we've noted, Kevin Conroy doesn't even know about this game. He's tweeting at Rocksteady and he's like, hey, let's make a new Batman game. So clearly he's out of the loop. He's not involved in this new Batman game, which would suggest to me that Batman is not featured very heavily in the game at all. Bruce Wayne might not even be in it, which suggests to me once again that it's a follow-up to Batman Arkham Knight. It follows the events of that game. Perhaps the Batfamily is taking over the reins here of the Batman legacy, so to speak, and they are now taking point on protecting Gotham. So I think that that's really the direction that they're going with this game. And that does give us some new information that we never had before. And I mean, we don't know for sure, but the way that I'm interpreting this is that since all the Batfamily is playable, it is likely a follow-up to Batman Arkham Knight. Although it is possible that we could play as the Batfamily in the initial stages that Bruce Wayne brings the Batfamily onto the team, in his initial stages of recruiting Dick Grayson and Barbara Gordon. That also would be a great game. I'd love to play that. So it's just very interesting to look at it. The three bits of information she gave us was the title, Batman Arkham Legacy, that it features the Batfamily members. They're heavily playable. And the main thing that I want to note there is that I really hope with this that they make the gameplay of each of these characters more distinguishable. I mean, Batgirl in Arkham Knight, which was designed by W Montreal, oddly enough, so I don't mean to speak negatively of them, because I don't know the situation under which that DLC was made. But all her moves are all the same. All she does is just kick a little bit more, but really she fights just like Batman. Many of the animations are replicated. I would like to see some unique movesets and abilities and takedowns. So that's really what I would like to see there. And if they really vary and diversify the gameplay of all these characters, it will be super fun to play through. It'll just be a total blast. So, yeah, we know the Batfamily, we know the Court of Owls is the main villain, and then the title, Batman Arkham Legacy. So not a massive leak by any stretch of the imagination, which lends more credibility to it. Truthfully, it lends more credibility to it. Because if you have somebody that comes out and says, okay, this is the plot, this is how the game ends, this is the characters, this is how big the map is, exactly, it's 14 times the size of GTA 5's map, that's all very skeptical, and that's normally the stuff you see on Reddit, which is just a fanboy typing up their dreams for what game they'd like to see. When you get something that's more esoteric, when someone's being upfront, like, hey, I don't know everything, but here's a little bit, that is when you get accurate stuff. If somebody comes and is saying that they know every single detail about the game, that's probably not accurate. And Sabi even admits it's certainly possible that they change the title of the game from Batman Arkham Legacy. I don't think that's happening, is what she said, but of course it's possible. But I think Batman Arkham Legacy, just in the title, it suggested it is Bruce Wayne's legacy. These are the people that he helped build into the people that they are, the heroes that they are. So I think that the title, and going off of what we know about the gameplay and Kevin Conroy's lack of involvement, to me it's quite clear that we are getting a non prequel game. This is going to be a sequel to Batman Arkham Knight, which is super exciting. I'd love to see the way that this sort of universe plays out. Let me know what you'd like to see from this game. Gameplay-wise, villain-wise, of course the Court of Owls are going to be the main villains, but what would you like to see from some secondary villains? Would you like to see the Joker in the game? Of course, he's dead, so that's actually a problem. So that's another good benefit of moving forward, is that if they do a prequel, they have to feature Joker, of course. If you do Arkham Origins 2, you have to explain where Joker is. You can't say, he's in prison, because of course he would break out. So it's just, that doesn't make any sense. So if it's a sequel to Arkham Knight, and Bruce Wayne is gone, and he doesn't see the visions of Joker anymore, of course, after the events of Arkham Knight, then Joker's out of the picture, and now we maybe have an older Harley Quinn, we have all those things, but you can't include the Joker even if you wanted to. Maybe they'll find a way, I don't know. So I think that's a huge benefit as well, is moving forward with the Court of Owls. It's also interesting because the Court of Owls have such a long history in Gotham, this notion that the Batfamily doesn't confront the Court of Owls until later on in their history when Bruce Wayne is much older. I think that is super interesting because obviously the New 52 Scott Snyder run, it's much earlier in Bruce Wayne's career that he runs into the Court of Owls. Okay, so anyway, I've kind of rambled enough. Let me know what you want to see villain-wise, hero-wise. What do you think of the title of the game? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section below. I'll be reading all of your comments here for the next 24 hours, so please leave them down below. I would love to see what you guys think about the game. Super pumped for this news. Expect a reveal hopefully by the end of the year. Sabi explicitly noted that she doesn't know when the game will be revealed, but I think that late 2019 is super likely, and we can really hope for that in the next couple of months. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Slick Muff. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.